Right now, almost half of all adults are walking around with this, and most of them feel completely fine. No pain, no warning. Yet quietly, year after year, it can wear down your heart, your brain, and your kidneys. This is high blood pressure, the silent killer. First, what is it? Blood pressure is simply the force of your blood pushing against the walls of your arteries every time your heart beats. A little pressure is normal and necessary. It is written as two numbers, like 120/80. The top number is the push when your heart beats. The bottom is the pressure while it rests between beats. Under 120/80 is normal. But once you are consistently at 130/80 or higher, that is high blood pressure. And nearly half of all adults are already there, often without knowing it. Here is the dangerous part. For years, high blood pressure usually causes no symptoms at all. You feel completely normal while the damage quietly builds in the background. Because of that, many people only discover it when something serious finally happens, like a heart attack or a stroke. By then, the harm is already done. That is why a simple check matters so much. A painless 2-minute reading with a cuff is the only reliable way to know your numbers. You cannot feel them. So what is the damage? It starts in your arteries, the flexible pipes that carry blood and oxygen to every organ in your body. When the pressure inside stays too high, it constantly batters the smooth inner lining of those pipes. In response, the arteries stiffen and start to narrow. That damage also makes it easier for fatty plaque to build up on the walls, a process called atherosclerosis. The pipes get stiffer and narrower, so less blood flows through. It becomes a vicious cycle. Now follow that pressure to your heart. With every single beat, it has to push blood out against that higher resistance. So it works harder, all day, every day. Like any muscle pushed too hard for too long, the heart wall thickens and grows stiff. Over time, that overworked heart can actually weaken, leading toward heart failure. On top of that, high pressure damages the coronary arteries that feed the heart itself, and that raises your risk of a heart attack. Your brain is just as exposed. It is fed by a dense, delicate web of small blood vessels, and high pressure hits them hard. One of those vessels can burst or get blocked. That is a stroke, where part of the brain is suddenly starved of oxygen and brain cells begin to die. And even without a dramatic stroke, years of high pressure are linked with problems in memory and thinking, and a higher risk of dementia. The connection is strong, though not every case is caused by it. Next, your kidneys. They clean your entire blood supply through millions of tiny pressure-sensitive filters, which makes them especially vulnerable. High blood pressure scars those tiny vessels, so the kidneys slowly lose the ability to filter properly. In fact, hypertension is one of the leading causes of kidney failure. The same hidden vessel damage shows up in your eyes too, where it can blur or even steal your sight. One silent problem, quietly harming many organs at once. Now for the good news, because there is plenty of it. Blood pressure responds remarkably well to everyday changes, and small ones add up. Start with your weight. Losing even a few pounds can noticeably bring your numbers down because your heart has less work to do. Cut back on salt. Most of us eat far more than we need, and pulling sodium down can lower blood pressure by several points on its own. At the same time, eat more potassium-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and beans. Potassium helps your body balance out sodium and ease the pressure. Then move your body. Around 150 minutes of moderate activity a week, things like brisk walking, can lower your blood pressure all by itself. Round it out with the smaller habits. Limit alcohol, do not smoke, protect your sleep, and find ways to ease daily stress. No single one of these is magic, but stacked together, they make a real difference. And many people will also need medication, which works best alongside these changes. Here is the catch with all of it. You cannot feel your blood pressure rising, and you cannot feel it improving either. The only way to know is to measure it. So know your numbers. Get checked regularly, and if your pressure is high, work with your doctor on a plan to bring it down. Because caught early, high blood pressure is one of the most manageable risks to your long-term health. The silent killer only wins when it stays silent. As always, this is general education, not medical advice. Never start or stop any medication on your own. Talk to your doctor about what is right for you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to A Healthy Dose for more simple, honest explainers on how your body really works.